Welcome to Barbell Brigade. I'm Gio.
I'm Charlie.
Lou.
So I'm Mike.
Wait, what are you showing?
Just these guns, dude.
Nice.
Damn.
Those are huge. You're gonna rip your shirt. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh no, there goes your shirt. Oh, good save. Don't flex,
Whoa.
bro. Don't.
No flex, zone. No flex, zone.
All right, guys.
All right.
What fitness fad would you guys be doing if you couldn't be training the way you guys are training now?
Fitness fad, style, whatever.
Fad.
Fad.
Bad.
I'd probably be a Zumba killer.
Would
No, for real. You would not be into.
You think you'd be
You
a
would
Zumba?
not be.
You
into
see these
Zumba.
hips?
I've seen
Current,
them
like,
and they don't
these hips
lie.
don't
I
hurt.
thought you
Yeah.
would do twerkout to workout.
Current fitness fad or of all time?
Of all
Oh.
time. Because I think there's some really solid ones of all time.
There's even that Simmons guy.
Richard?
Richard Simmons.
Don't
Remember
say
that?
That's like that's just aerobics.
Well,
It
it was
is
a
aerobics.
fad.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
aerobics.
fabulous.
They're all fads.
Step aerobics was a fad.
Yeah.
Step aerobics.
Especially during that
Cycling's
time.
kind of a fad right now.
You know which one I was kind
What do
of.
you have?
know.
Yeah, you lead the way. You lead
I
the way.
think you could offend
This
a
is-
lot of people with this.
Yeah, this is
I'm
more up
gonna.
your alley.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
for sure offend a lot of people. But I'm used to that. So
More up your
it's
alley.
fine.
Go, lead the way.
So I think the one that was selling me that I was like, oh shit, does this even kind of work? Before I knew anything about anything fitness, was Bowflex.
Oh,
Both
really?
legs?
Because they had the
Is that
models
Chuck
that
Norris?
sold
Chuck
it.
Norris. Fuck it.
Chuck Norris could sell a fucking water to a fish.
I mean, the models that they were being used.
Chuck Norris is dope. That's fine. Don't be ashamed.
Yeah, no, and then like the way you could like switch out the weights. I'm like, hey, I could see that working. Like I'm gonna do it at my house. Like I get it.
The Body by Jake. Remember that?
No.
No.
Yeah, same deal. Same kind
You're a
of deal.
shake weight guy?
I have
I'm not doing that.
double shake weight.
That's what you do?
I would do Taibo.
Oh yeah, I did that in high
You
school.
did?
Is that Billy Blanks?
Yeah.
P90X, I think, is
Oh
a
yeah.
fad, right?
P90X
Oh, yeah.
was really
I saw
fun.
Billy Blanks last weekend.
Yeah.
People were really hooked on P90X.
I'd probably do CrossFit.
That's funny
That's
because
not
I was
a
gonna
fad,
say,
though.
you know, I was gonna
Is that a
say,
I think so.
some would say that CrossFit is, so I technically.
Does fad mean it doesn't work? I think fad just means it's popular.
Yeah, and then
Oh, okay.
eventually die out.
Oh.
Some people believe CrossFit.
Everything dies.
Some
Everything
people
dies.
believe CrossFit is. So like I kind of feel like I currently am, although I don't think it is gonna fade out.
Okay, let's
completely.
exclude CrossFit because it's kind of on the cusp of we don't know. So we'll exclude
Everything
that.
dies. Barbell training was cool 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s was machines, and now barbells are back. Everything's a fad.
Yeah, but everyone deadlift, squatted, and bench.
I feel like there was a moment where they didn't.
Really?
Like bodybuilders in the 90s were all machines. That's
Hell
why
yeah.
That's why Ronnie
Hell
Coleman
yeah.
was so sick because he actually did.
But Franco Columbo was also really well known for deadlifting as
So
well.
that's like 70s.
And
that's like
that's
70s.
true, that's
That's
true,
70s.
that's true.
80s, 90s, those guys were pure machines.
It was more,
Dennis Wolf
it was
and guys,
more
they
of
didn't
like
even touch.
almost like a circus
yeah, huh.
act. You know.
So what fad did you say?
I think TRX.
What's TRX?
TRX is
yeah.
legit.
Is it a fad?
I don't
it's a
know.
fad.
See, I don't.
I think
I'm
it's a
confused
fad.
on fad,
Wait,
but
what's
TRX
TRX?
is dope. I'd do
I'd
with
say
Charlie.
if TRX is, if it's considered a fad, I'd say TRX.
They're like the
because
straps with handles.
straps with handles
rows,
because it's a
push-ups,
lot of
yeah.
there's a lot of plyometrics involved with it,
Yeah.
and then also it's done in a group environment. I
Yeah.
love training with other people.
Yeah. TRX is dope.
Yeah.
And then you guys consider that a fad?
That's what I'm
I
confused
don't
on
know.
fad,
All
but
right,
I
if
think
it's on
so.
the fence, we won't consider it.
I
then.
think
Right.
it is. I think it is.
So fad.
But I don't see a lot of people using them anymore.
Nah.
That's less. Yeah.
anymore. But I think
Oh,
there was
then
a
I
point.
guess it is a fad.
I think
Yeah.
there was a
TRX
point
is
where
like
fad.
rings, really.
Basically, it's rings.
Yeah, it's rings.
Yeah.
What about you?
I would be doing Taibo for sure. I think it was pretty cool. You know, just like Billy Blanks.
Do you
Like,
think that works?
I mean, I think it works to an
Yeah.
extent. You know, like not so much as like building size.
Or like the bodies, or the people that were doing it, like now I look back
I mean,
at
they're
it,
all
they were,
paid,
like,
obviously.
shredded.
Like,
what?
like all those people are actually like, I don't think that they're actually getting results from that.
Yeah, you think
They
they're lifting
didn't do
weights.
that
They're,
shit.
what they're doing is they're getting people who are sedentary active in the
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
the courtesy of their own home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is great.
I
and
think
I
that's
think it's
great.
a good like
Yeah.
step
No,
up.
100%. I know a bunch of people that say like, oh, I did P90X and I felt more comfortable trying this on my own. Now I can go to
Yeah.
the gym.
Yeah.
or whatever."
Hell yeah.
I would never hate on anyone trying to work
Absolutely.
hard, but I
Yeah.
definitely believe that in fitness there are fads. But the one thing we have to look upon is that people's willingness to try to be better,
Yeah.
right?
I'm still confused on what a fad is.
Well,
So,
think
I
it's
don't know
like
what
the-
the true
So
definition
fad
is.
means it'll peak and go. Like even yoga, I feel like even though it's been around for centuries, is more popular now than it was
I want to use like a lifeline, like on the
Yeah.
show where you could call
Can we
somebody.
call in the crowd?
Can we call in a crowd? Like,
Cameraman.
What
I
is,
guess-
help!
so for
what
me-
does FAD mean?
So for me then, when I read the question,
Yeah.
I thought fad like Jane Fonda
So a
or
little more
body
corny.
shape.
You mean
Yeah.
a little
the
more
corny
corny.
shit. That's why I brought
Okay,
it.
so
like,
let's go corny.
How
How
let's go,
about
and
let's go corny.
and let's go specific to corny piece of equipment.
That's why I went with the bro flag.
Infomercial equipment.
So what
and
corny piece?
exercises.
What corny piece of equipment?
Corny, I'm going workout to workout or the thigh master.
The workout of
That
workout.
thigh master
Yeah,
is in
thigh
my
master.
next one.
Yeah.
Like that.
You're
Like
pretty
that.
good at
Clap,
that.
make
Yeah,
it clap.
He
Like
does
that.
The video. He has the collection.
We
Yeah.
get it, bro.
Oh.
Oh,
Blu-ray.
wait. If you weren't sure, I was talking about the
Platinum
thigh
edition.
master.
Hey, honestly, the inner outer thigh machine at gyms, that's actually kind of hard.
Yeah, it's
Really?
great.
Yeah.
The adductor.
Glute med,
the
buddy.
abductor.
Glute med.
You know
Your
what's
sumo pull.
This one, right?
Yeah.
The good girl, bad
I think
girl.
that's
We call
a
it.
really good
Good girl,
machine.
bad
I
girl.
had a friend that would tell
That's a
me,
good machine.
No, it's a great machine.
dude, speaking on that, I had a
Hello.
friend that would tell me, he was like, yo, every girl that's on that is a slut. And like, he was
I
like,
agree.
legit.
Oh, and you're not supposed to make eye contact with people because you're like,
Yeah, no, you can't make
I
eye
would,
contact.
when I would do it, not that I'm a slut, so like whatever.
No,
When
you
I-
did it. You're a slut.
No,
According to your
I
friend.
had to do one of these things because there was like pervy ass dudes. I'm like, what
Yeah,
the fuck?
adductor,
Pervy ass
abductor
dudes.
machine.
You know, it's funny in PT, they actually, when I was taught, they said that anytime you're working with any client, but specifically a woman, you should always put your side to this self to the side of them
I always work
during
behind
those exercises. Yeah, so never like directly in front, never behind, but always like giving cues from the side, specifically on machines like that, or in terms of deadlifting, squatting,
Yeah.
always like a side profile. But it goes to show you like it is you're opening up a vulnerable
Yeah.
area. Yeah.
And if you're a thirsty gentleman and you're
I
working
feel
out with a
very
chick, you should be on the
vulnerable right
side.
oh my god.
Okay, so
So what piece
Bo-
of equipment would you use
what'd
that's
you say?
I
fatty?
said
I would,
flex.
I would use, I
That's-
guess.
Typo, he said.
yeah, Tybo's good enough.
I would use, I guess, as far as machine, I guess I would use the, what'd you mention?
Bowflex?
Yeah. I
Bowflex.
would use
Right?
it.
All right,
Say
corny.
it.
Did you go corny? No.
Now I wouldn't use it, but the one that I thought was cool is the one that Chuck Norris was also on this one, where you like
That guy.
lay on it
Oh, the
and
crunch
it
machine?
like slides you. No, it like
Oh,
slides you to use
yeah.
body resistance. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I forgot what that's called.
What-
Muscle 3000 or something.
What was the
Oh.
one
I
that?
swear it's something like that.
What's the one that the guy that Mark's gonna out bench was using the other day?
The Frogger.
The Frogger.
Frog
That.
Fitness.
Frog Fitness.
What is that?
It's-
Mike
it's-
O'Hearn's new machine.
Yeah.
Latest on the market.
Yeah, Mike. I don't know you. I'm just saying, like, I know that Mark's gonna beat you in the bench, so that's why I'm like talking about this kind of stuff. Yeah.
Mike O'Hearn, Frog Fitness. Bench off.
Would
Mark
you ever
Bell.
use the shake weight?
I did.
Did you?
I didn't like use
Oh,
it
is that how you got
religiously.
those biceps?
That's how all 14 of these inches came to
Did
be.
you really use it?
Damn.
Yeah, I did their little DVD.
You really
You
use the
did?
shake weight.
I tried it.
I don't even know what to
For
take it
real?
seriously.
I don't know
tried
if
it.
I believe
I
you.
didn't try it saying like this is the only thing I'm gonna do. I've tried everything. How do you? You gotta try it all.
Shut up.
I tried it.
You own a shake weight.
Yeah.
Show us.
Well, they
Show
have like
us.
they have like a DVD and they'll be like, go for 2 minutes, go for 2 minutes, go for
He
2
was, he
minutes.
was practicing, yeah.
Yeah.
How old were you?
Probably 18, 19.
That was last
Oh,
year.
okay.
You
He
only-
told
When it like
me.
first came out.
Did you use both hands?
No, you only. Oh yeah, you do. They, I swear they have a full workout. You go this way.
I have to
And you
use
go
both
this
hands.
way. You whoa.
Yeah.
A Sarsiege. Kielbasa.
Damn, this is a beautiful
I try it all.
conversation. This was a beautiful conversation.
Yeah.
I think we got a little bit closer,
Man.
guys. The corniness brought us closer together.
Yeah.
But workout's workout would probably.
Workout is twerk
Yeah.
out.
That one.
Twerk
I think I did.
sanity.
Is that real?
Yeah.
If
Dude,
not,
I
I'm gonna
should've
make
done
it.
the pole
Twerk
dancing
sanity is a
one.
real
Oh,
thing.
pole dancing.
I forgot
Oh,
about
yeah.
that.
Pole dancing
Yeah,
fitness was a
pole
good
dancing.
deal.
I feel like that'd be really good.
That
though.
shit
So
was
They,
tiring.
they actually
dude.
send you a pole to
It's
your house.
calisthenics.
That's the issue
man.
with some of this. Like some of that shit's legit as shit.
It is.
Like
that's
TRX,
Have you ever
legit.
just
You
met
can get
TRX,
a
that's
good
why I
workout.
said legit.
Yeah.
The most legit one's probably TRX.
Yeah. Even pole dancing, like
That shit
you're
is
not gonna get ripped off it,
exhausting,
but that
dude.
can't be easy.
No way. I just
Or
I
bu-
spun
or,
around a pole.
Mike's like, I support them every week.
Or Taibo. Like
Taibo.
Taibo's just like kickboxing conditioning. Like that
Yeah.
shit'll work.
It is.
Hip hop abs.
Hip hop.
That's
oh,
fun.
yeah.
You learn how to
Wasn't
dance too.
Wasn't there a whole movie about like, is it something about Mary? About he's like, I'm gonna do 3-minute abs. Or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
2 minute
"Oh,
abs.
2 minute
Yeah,
abs."
and then 1 minute abs.
Did you? There was also like Tai Chi back in the day, a long time ago.
DVD?
Like it was a VHS.
Yeah,
that's
DVD and
a real
VHS
thing,
were really
though.
popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they probably made it to a workout.
They used to
I'm
do like
Oh.
Tai Chi workouts
Yeah.
and like boxing jump rope ones.
sure. Yeah.
That's
That's
intense.
cool.
Back in the day.
All right, if you can change anything about the training that you did in the past, what would you do?
Oh, good question. Who wants to go?
I
Who's
would-
our leadoff
I'll-
batter?
I'll start off.
Get 'em.
I would work on more of my chest.
It's not what would you change in yourself.
Yeah. Like,
I
what
want
about
bigger
your
pecs.
What about your training? So for me, for example, I would actually. I want bigger pecs.
We're in the same boat.
I feel you, bro.
More arms.
I would have wanted to start weight training a lot sooner. A lot sooner, yeah, because I just saw the benefits immediately, like with the abs, the ass, the legs, the arms, the shoulders, everything changed like right away.
My neck, my back, my.
All of that, yeah. Yeah, and then like I was so stupid. I was just so afraid of it. I didn't understand it. I didn't want, I didn't want to get big. And now I'm like, fuck, I should have done it sooner.
But it's not your fault, really. Like I feel
I
like
had no
I feel
idea.
like ladies lifting heavy ass weight is literally the last 4 or 5 years.
It
Obviously,
is.
there's ladies that have been doing it for a long time, but it being more
Popular.
and accepted.
Yeah, I'd say like it's popular now to see girls in strength and conditioning,
Yeah.
whereas before it was kind of like, well, this is the girl that hangs out with the guys, right?
Yeah.
And so like,
Or her being manly.
yeah. And so I think there's also a shift. This is kind of interesting. I also think there's a shift in fashion to where you're seeing a lot more fitness type clothing make a transition because is it? Yeah, I didn't even know that.
I'm
but
an athlete.
So I think that a lot of times,
I
when
didn't
you're,
know that.
well, if you look at like Kanye West, Kevin Hart, all these guys, they'll wear like nice clothes, but they might have like 3/4 joggers on underneath or different stuff. So, and I didn't know that. I just observed things that are kind of naturally happening, but there's such a big undercurrent of like healthy eating now and training, and so I think everyone's just a little bit more cautious of it. But when it comes to training, to answer your question, I was at the car yesterday. I was talking about this. So when I was younger, I just wanted to get stronger, but I think the frustrating part for me was I was playing a sport such as football that was demanding of me physically, but the way that I was training like a bodybuilder, which the end result of a bodybuilder is to end up on stage completely depleted, being judged by someone else based upon aesthetics. It's not running and hitting somebody or catching a football. And so if you were to look at people that start training right now, it's what have they been introduced to? So for me, I thought that bodybuilding would make my muscles stronger and make me better at football. All it did was restrict movement, and I became really strong at really stupid things. Like when I was younger in college, I could strict press, standing military press, over 100-pound dumbbells for different sets. But at that time, I probably should have been focusing on power cleans or squats or deadlifts, something that takes a longer time to develop, but now it paid off bigger dividends in all the stuff I'm doing in sport-specific training or training in general, to where my carryover of being really strong from shoulder overhead helps me in my jerk. That's one component of things I do. So I think that early on, if I could have changed something, it would be working the foundational push-pull squat and just done that earlier on, because there's not a big translation in how much weight you're able to upright row. I mean, there is and there isn't. It's very specific, right? Or like, okay, I've curled 50s or 60s. Like, that's cool, but it doesn't really help you long term. Do you agree?
Yeah, 100%.
But I think it's a journey though. Like I had to get to where I'm at, so I'm not opposed
You
to it.
learned something.
I wish I would have just been strength training, like for sport earlier on. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, and I feel like back in the day, no one really did it.
No.
For that reason,
No.
I don't think people put the two together the way they do now.
Everybody kind of trained the same.
Yeah.
Not to
Back
toot
in the
that horn again, I guess I kind of am a little bit of the CrossFit guy. I think through the CrossFit becoming more mainstream, more popular, what you're also seeing is in traditional gyms, you're seeing X-Fit or Body Pump or different classes where they're encouraging free weights or more functional movement. So now, as you see this transition, it's become more popular to do things like cleans or do things like squats. Whereas before, like when I went to the gym, you wore a t-shirt that you cut from here basically, and it was more just like throwing out in the gym, getting after. So I think a lot of the mentality shift now with athleisure or different things is that more of the mainstream is using functional fitness, and I think that's where I was going with that.
Where'd you fuck up when you were young?
You know what? A lot of ego lifting and a lot of injury. I felt like I always just wanted to prove something to everybody. You
The
know,
hot girl on the elliptical?
No, luckily there was no hot girls at the gym I used to
Luckily,
train
bummer.
at.
Really?
I mean, yeah, because I could focus on training, but
Hey.
I mean, I used to box squat 675 for reps like an idiot. Yeah, dude, and I used to do just like a
80-inch box?
a lot of overloading. Yeah, it was that parallel. It was that parallel.
What a jerk.
But I mean, I got hurt a lot like that.
I box squats at the top of the incline bench.
I mean, that's all I wish I would have focused on, is just more form work and more technique work and just volume and really focusing and addressing my weaknesses instead of just trying to like lift heavy all the time.
I feel you though, because it's so hard.
Yeah.
something I preach to a lot of people is just kind of choose your goal and allow your body to grow and adapt. I was kind of stuck in this phase where I was getting into fitness. I've been into fitness my whole life as kind of a lifter, and then now as kind of a coach. And then I was balancing being an athlete and kind of a business figure. So I wanted to look a certain part, but I wanted to perform a different part, and those always don't go hand in hand.
So you want to perform as a powerlifter but look like a CrossFitter.
Right, so I'm 20 years old, and it's perfect time if I would have just like ate a good amount of food and lifted my entire life. I might have been 210 and way stronger now, rather than I would like go up, smash weights, not be happy, go down, lose weight, get some abs, go back up. And so I kind of did this for a very long time. I was actually just screaming at a Barbell Brigade employee about the same deal. He's 19, he's super strong. And he's like, oh yeah, I want to get back down to 190. I was like, bro, you're 205, you're 19 years old. Like, ride this fucking train till the wheels fall off. And when you're 25, you're gonna be a lot happier deadlifting 750 than having abs for 6 months when you were 22 for no reason.
Yeah. Maybe he has to learn that though.
Maybe.
Or he can learn from you. Yeah.
I fucked up for everybody. I'm here for you guys.
There you go. Some good piece of advice. If there are any other questions that you guys would like for us to answer, please leave them in the comments below. Like the video, and share with all of your friends. And
Dude.
there was a lot of ands there. You're still looking at his crotch. There you go.